everyone, I'm Hawk,
I'm Shauna.
and today we're going to take a look at It Takes Two. Do we recommend it or not? Let's find out.
I really loved this game. I definitely enjoyed it all the way through, with the exception of a few painful spots that we will get into in this review. 10 out of 10 would recommend this game. We streamed this on Thursday nights, and Thursday became my favorite stream day just because I would be anticipating playing this game. Like, I could not wait to get off work and load it up, which I think is a great indicator of how good a game this is. Our viewers also interacted in chat with the different puzzles and obstacles, so it seemed like everyone enjoyed the game.
I agree, I couldn't wait to play this game. What made this game interesting for me was how much variety there was. The game was always fresh and always something different to discover, and I never found anything repetitive or mundane. There literally wasn't a dull moment in our playthrough. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the things we liked about the game. I really liked how cooperative you have to play the game. Like, I know it's a co-op game, but it's designed that you have to work together to solve the puzzles. And I just like how together you have to be to figure them out. For example, every new area, for the most part, we were given 2 different tools, and we had to use those tools to progress to the end of the stage.
I liked all of the mini games that were spread around the chapters. I'm not even sure if we found all of them actually, but an example is there was an Etch-a-Sketch where we had to each turn a knob to draw a picture, and that was just a cool little side activity. Another example was like a whack-a-mole type situation where one person went in the box and popped up and the other person had to smack them. I really enjoyed smacking Hawk.
I really like that we had different powers and weapons and tools for the areas we're in. In one area, we had a fire sword and an ice wand, and that was really fun to play.
I agree with Hawk on that one, and I actually enjoyed how hard some of the boss fights were. That might seem like a weird thing to like, but it was nice to be challenged to figure out how to work together to defeat the bosses with the tools that we had.
I really liked how immersive the game was. It drew me in with the characters and the relationship development, and you were really rooting that the two would end up solving their problems together.
And the last thing that was probably my favorite was the ice skating that was towards the end of the snow landscape chapter. It was so beautiful and fun, and then the later ice skating was really exciting where you had to do all these amazing jumps while the ground was falling from beneath you. It was just really cool in my opinion, great design. There was a lot of really cool parts, but that one was my favorite.
Alright, now for our least favorite parts of the game. The first thing that I did not like about this game was the elephant. Oh my goodness, the poor elephant. And all I can say is game, why? Just why?
Yeah, the elephant was really terrible. I have to echo Hawk on this one because it was really traumatizing for both of us. And just to add to what he said, we were both very upset at the game making us do this. We were like, what the heck? But since it had to be done, I had the horrible task of forcing him to kill the elephant. It required both of us to do it like everything in the game does, and he really did not want to kill the poor sweet thing. So I was like, just push it over the edge. Come on, do it. I'm pretty sure there's a clip of that floating around somewhere on Twitch. I really didn't like having to play the bad guy to progress the story.
The other thing I didn't like was how brutal you had to be to beat the bosses. Oh my goodness, like for example, the vacuum cleaner. It was difficult and it was mean the way we had to overcome that boss.
I did not enjoy the chase scene with the evil doll. It had this spike contraption on the end of it, and if you didn't run in the right way, you'd fall into lava. It was like something out of a horror movie. It was just very, very creepy. And I also really, really did not like having to ride a spider. It was bad enough even seeing a spider, but having to get on top of it? No. I suppose it was a cuter spider than most spiders, but still, I was horrified. Every viewer in my chat with arachnophobia was horrified. Apparently there are quite a lot of us that fear spiders. and then you had to use its web shooters to go upside down. The whole thing made me itch all over. Seriously, I think the game developers probably enjoyed designing it though.
As for the rest of the game, the characters are well designed and fitting, the art style was perfect, the music was spot on, there weren't any dull moments in the game, and I was captivated from beginning to end to play this game.
I agree with Hawk. The graphics I felt were really good. The style was very cute and also very brutal depending on the part of the game that you were in. I liked the colors and the cartoon feel of everything. And specifically the plant on Cody's head and the button on May. It was just extra touches like that really made it immersive.
For the gameplay, I found the game to be fluid and the buttons very responsive.
I'm going to elaborate on that. I really like the gameplay. In some parts, the playstyle switched to a platformer style, which was fun to mix it up. In other areas, there were mini games, as mentioned before. And while there was a brutal element added to the gameplay in specific boss fights and scenarios, there was also an element of humor that the developers put into the gameplay. In the space chapter, there was a seesaw device where you had to bounce the other player up to the next level, and I shot Hawk all the way into space and into death because he used his tiny power instead of saying normal size. We laughed so hard, oh my god. There's just a lot of random deaths like that throughout the game that were hilarious, but that one has got to be the funniest. And you know the developers were really thinking of the humor element when they put that in.
One of the cool features about this game is that if one person owns the game, the second person can play for free. I wish so many more developers would do this. It's such a nice change and it's a great way to get your friends to come and play with you. They don't even have to own the game.
Yeah, as long as the second friend had a friend's pass, you could play for free. I agree with Hawk, really awesome. I also like the online capabilities of the game because it wasn't just a couch co-op like a lot of other puzzle games. You could play with any of your online friends, which is a great opportunity. I'm really happy that they chose to design the game this way.
Overall, I would definitely recommend this game, 10 out of 10. Do not miss the opportunity to play this game. Do not miss the opportunity to play it with a friend. It's a barrel of laughs. It's worth every minute of it.
Yes, buy this game. Get it, play it with your friends. Even if you're afraid of spiders or love elephants, it is still worth it. You see me?
I do.
Look, there's a little button inside!
I know. Hi.
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 There's a little button.
Hi. Hi.
Press the button! Push the button! Oh my god.